Welcome, everyone, to Locks of Lore. My name is Benny.
And I'm Tash.
This is Locks of Lore, where two hairstylists get real about the life behind the chair.
We are talking client drama, money talks, industry tea, and everything you'd normally only hear in the back room.
Whether you're a stylist or just love the beauty world, welcome to the group chat. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
How was your week, Tash? What did you get up to?
Ooh, my week was good so far. What did I get up to? I got a modern salon feature yesterday, so that's
Uh,
exciting.
you just been getting those like all the time.
Uh-huh.
Salon-centric.
Thanks.
They're just like beating down your door, like, give us more.
They are. They don't even let me sleep. It's
Oh,
pretty exciting.
it's super exciting.
So that happened. Otherwise, just been working a little bit, bringing on a new educator onto our team. So I've been training her, which is fun.
For a second, I was like,
What about
"Wait,
you?
who? What?" I was like, "Oh, yeah,
Who is
we have an
it? Yeah,
educator."
it's the first I've heard.
Honestly, my week was Deadsville. Like, I have no idea what's going on. Like, just Deadsville. Like, Salon is a ghost town for me this week, right?
Well, at least
I
it
just,
gives
like,
us
the day
time to film
off.
our podcast.
Yeah, and I get the day off, and I can just chillax, have my morning coffee.
Totally.
Yep. Speaking of which, I forgot to let you know who I am this week. You may
Oh, right. Who
remember
are you
me.
again?
So I, this week, am the 3 grams of 1N that I put in a 6N, hoping it would, significantly deepen it down to a nice level 4. It ended up going to a level 3, so I did a classic
A
Tash.
little too dark.
I emulsified it and said we're going darker and deeper for the winter.
Nice.
She loves
Sounds
it.
like something I would do. Yeah,
100%.
I
It's a
love that.
texture ridge. In the moment, I was like, "What would Tash do?" She would just get some water, bare hand, and just fucking rub
All over the whole body.
whole
All over the
body.
whole entire body.
So I doubled the service as a self-tanner, so she also paid for an extra tan. Her whole skin went down to a 3N. It was great.
Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, yeah, I look good.
What about you? Who are you this week?
Well, my name is Tash. This week I'm gonna flip the switch, and I am the 1B that you add into your 10B formula to smoke it
Whoa.
out a little bit.
Whoa.
Typically, that goes well. Typically, it goes well. Every once in a while, maybe they're a little too porous, and it takes a little darker than what you were hoping for, but
Did that happen
overall,
this week, or was it perfect?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Yeah.
No, it didn't happen this week. No,
No.
I didn't yeah, it's good. I'm good. Yeah, thanks.
I've only ever done that once, and I was feeling especially ballsy. I was like, "Ah, fuck it. Like, what could happen?" And, I actually was pretty scared. Like, I'll be very honest with you. It was dark in the bowl, but it was one of those,
Yeah,
like, "Okay, trust the process. I know other people do this." And it was 1B, so in my mind, I thought, like, it's just blue. It's just like a smoky blue.
yeah.
And it actually turned out great, and I should really post that photo. It's been sitting on my camera roll for, like, maybe 6 months. Do you do that? Do you just have, like, clients that you never posted that are just sitting there, just piling up on your phone, and you never make the post?
Rarely do that because I am always so excited to post. Like, typically, when I do a post, it'll be from the same day that I took
Wow.
those photos.
Wow.
Yeah. Unless it's like a shoot, unless
Yeah.
I, like, did
Not
a
allowed.
shoot and then I'll spread it out or, like, take
Yeah.
a bit more time to, like, go through them. But if it's, uh if it's a client in my chair, I am so excited I'll usually go home and, like, make my reel and post everything that night, maybe another photo the next day, but I rarely will sit on things.
Classic Keener. You gotta get it out right away. I love that.
It
I'd
is
never
classic
do
Keener,
that.
isn't it?
I never do that. I'm so bad. I'll be like, "Oh,
Oh,
I'll work on this on my next day off," and then I never do, and then I'm just, like, scrolling through my phone for a photo, and I'm like, "Oh, this one was good from several months ago. Let's just post that now."
I guess, like, the only times I sit on them is if it's not, like, my favorite photo ever, I'm not in love with it, but it's good, and then I'm having, like, a slow week where I haven't done anything really cool, like, I usually only like to post my Vivids kinda wilder stuff,
Yeah.
so I'll then start scrolling back to, like, find something if I haven't been doing anything super fun, and then I'll post something like that, but I'll never sit on something that's really good. I have to, like, instantly post it, I'm too excited.
Wow. I need to take a page out of that book. I'm, like, literally whipping up
It's not a
things from, like,
bad thing
4
to
salons ago.
Yeah, but that's not a bad thing either. It's not a bad thing to sit on them a little bit either and, like, look over them, like, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll post something so fast, and then the next day I'll look over them again and be like, "Oh, I actually liked this other photo better that I had taken," but too late, I
Mhm.
already posted the
It's
other
already
one,
in,
so meh,
yeah. Yeah, it is
the
what it
moment
is.
it's done.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like you could say
yeah.
that, yeah, it could be good, but if I don't post them at all, then that's definitely
Not good.
not good. Not good. Not good. Not good.
No.
And
Missed
especially with my week being
opportunity.
so slow, I should probably be posting this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching your Instagram. I feel like I'm expecting a bunch of posts happening if you're
There
not
might be
behind the
like
chair.
there might be like one, like a single one. Yeah, for the next couple weeks. Oh, well,
Okay.
whatever. It is what it is.
I'll watch for it. I'll watch for it.
Thanks, Tash. Thanks, thanks, thanks.
You're welcome. Number 1 fan.
Yeah, number one fan. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about our crazy client stories. So excited for this
Mhm.
one.
We
I know
all
you've
have
got a
them.
bunch. We all have
Mhm.
them. And it's like just the most fun when we get to talk to each other about them because, like, if you talk to a client, they're kind of just like, oh, are you telling everybody my crazy stories? And it's like, yeah, actually, I am telling everybody on rotation. Like, as soon as you leave, the next
Yeah.
client's probably going to hear exactly what just happened.
They're gonna know.
They're going to
Yeah, they're gonna know
know.
as well as everybody that works in the salon.
And now everybody listening to this podcast.
Yeah, so international now. Your stories are going
International.
international,
Yeah.
everybody.
We're gonna
Yeah.
change the names of people for, like, safety and
Oh,
privacy,
yeah, of course we are.
but, like,
We won't post, like, their phone numbers or anything
first and
like
last
that.
name, social insurance, address.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll change
Yeah.
it from, like, Diane to, like, Deanne so that it's, like, you
Yeah, it's
know,
similar, so you know it's
similar.
you. You
I'm not
know
trying
it's
to slip
you.
up, you know it's you. You definitely know it's you. Yeah. Do you wanna go
Who's
first?
gonna start? Do you
You have to go. You've
do you
gotta
want me to
go.
go first?
100%.
Okay. Okay, well, one of my favorite ones was years ago, I was working in a salon, and I had this buddy that I'd known forever. And he was telling me in the chair first of all, back things up, the salon that I worked at, they were back to back mirrors. So I was on one side of the mirror, and then there was a stylist on the other side of the mirror. And so we can hear, tidbits of each other's conversations as we're doing our client's hair kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I'm doing my buddy's hair, and he's telling me like, "Oh, Tash, I just my best friend, he's been dating this girl and I just cannot stand her, and she's just like she's not a good human. She's this and she's that." And the whole appointment, he's just like ripping this girl apart and telling me
Oh,
how
shit.
he doesn't know how to tell his friend. He doesn't know how to tell his friend how much he hates his friend's new girlfriend. And I think his friend is really into this girl and he just can't stand her. And then who walks around from the other side of the mirror but his best friend?
No fucking way. And he was sitting there the whole time?
Way.
He was there the
He
whole
was sit
time?
he was there the whole time. He heard the whole thing, and he just goes, "Oh, hey, buddy." And my client's face just goes blank, like a ghost, but I
Yeah.
didn't realize that that's who that was, like, I don't know, and so I'm just continuing doing what I'm doing. And then the buddy leaves, and my client is like, Tash, you remember the story I was just telling you about my buddy's girlfriend?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course I remember, like, that's just all we've been talking about." And he's like, "Yeah, that was him. That was him."
Was being the key
So,
word.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Later, the next time I saw him, I asked for an update on that friendship, and the friendship was suffering.
Oh,
It
yeah.
wasn't yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, to be fair,
S
2 things. Number 1, if you and your best friend happen to go to the same salon and you don't coordinate appointments, you're not besties, like, at
No,
all.
who are you?
Who are you?
Yeah.
You, like, barely even talk to each other. And also, like, fuck his friend for sitting on the other side of that mirror and listening to him go on the whole time and not saying
Yeah.
anything until the end. He's like, "Hey." He's like, I'm gonna let this ride out. Let's see where this
Isn't that
goes."
awkward?
Totes
So
awkward.
awkward. Yeah, like, wouldn't you I mean, okay, maybe part of me would wanna sit there and hear what my friend
100%.
was gonna say.
100%. 100%. I wanna hear every single word.
But
I probably wouldn't have even said anything. I probably would have just been like, "Oop, just I'm just gonna get up and leave quietly now and just, like, not confront them."
excuse me, excuse
Yeah,
me.
gotta go.
Okay, I have another really good story.
Okay, okay,
So
go.
one time
Wait, before you go,
I
is
was
that guy still dating that
what?
girl? Do you know if that
I have no idea. No,
we
I
should
doubt
find
it because
out.
that was, like, over 10 years ago, but I could find out.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah.
ask.
I think that we need to get an
Yeah, I
update
could
on
ask.
that situation, yeah.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Okay.
Another time I had a client in my chair, and she was scrolling on Tinder, so, of course, I'm just watching along as she's having fun, swiping or whatever, and, who shows up but my other friend's husband,
Oh my
and
god.
it was
Did
yeah,
is
it was
she
just
also
his
friends with this person? Like, did she
no.
know him as well, or was just you that knew him?
No, it was just me.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm just, like, watching the client scrolling, and I'm, like or swiping or whatever, I don't know, I don't use Tinder, and all of a sudden, I'm like, "Oh, fuck. That's my friend's husband," and, like, it was his name, it was his picture, he didn't even change his name, like, nothing,
He was just out there.
and yeah, so I, like, was straight up in panic mode. I told my client instantly, I was like, because I didn't know what to do.
Did they
Uh,
match?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Were they, like, chatting, or was it
I
just that you just see his photo and then she kept it moving?
no, I just saw his photo,
Um,
but I sat on it for a couple days, like, just, like, tossing and turning, being like, "Do I tell my friend? Do I not tell my friend? Do" Of course I'm gonna tell my friend. I would kill someone if they knew something like that about my partner and didn't
mhm.
tell me.
Mm.
So I told her,
It's giving
and
bestie sitting on the other side of the mirror listening to you talk bad about your girlfriend. That's what it's giving.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's reminding me of that. Yeah, it's reminding me of something. Yeah, so anyways, that was quite a emotional ride,
Oh,
a little bit
yeah.
stressful.
That
Yeah.
actually reminds me of a story that I have, which is somewhat similar. So I was, like, doing a client's hair, and she was, like, texting this guy, going back and forth the whole appointment, and, like, I was trying not to pay attention, but, like, when somebody is, like, cute, smiley texting, I was like, "Oh my god, like, who are you
Yeah, what's happening?
texting? What's happening? Tell me." Um,
Totally.
and preface, like, go back a little bit, I'm doing, like, a full foil highlight. So this is, like, a long appointment, like, we're gonna be
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there for a minute, and
You're
so
spending time.
we're spending some quality time. So she's, like,
Yeah.
talking about this guy, she's going off and on, and I'm like, "Oh my god, let me see his photo, like, that's, like, so cool, I love that for you." She shows me a photo. It's a guy that I have been, like, messing around. As soon
Oh!
as she showed me the photo, it was the exact same set of photos that he had sent me when we first started talking
No
on, like, I guess, a separate
way.
app or something, and I didn't wanna say anything at first. I was like, you could see, or I guess I could maybe I was, like, a little shocked. I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh, what?" And I was like, "Oh, just
Oh,
like"
nothing. He's cute.
but, like, I just couldn't help myself, like, after, like I just went completely dead silent after that. I'm just, like, foiling in, like, complete silence. It's so awkward for me, and then after, like, 2 foils, I was like, "Okay, I've gotta tell you, like, I'm not"
2 f
so, like,
like,
maybe, like
10 seconds later.
I was like, "I gotta tell
It
you,"
was this
like,
really long pause.
it was like a
2 foils.
poignant pause, yeah, 2 inject foils, they're baby lights, so, yeah.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
even slices, just like slice foil, so
Yeah.
guess what?
Yeah.
And I had to tell her, I was like, "Listen, like, I know this is kind of awkward, but, like, that guy you're chatting to, I'm pretty sure I've already been hooking up with him." She's like, "Wait, like, what do you mean?" I was like, "I know him, like, we've definitely done things before." She's like, "Well, I didn't think he's gay." I was like, "He doesn't have to be gay, he could be bisexual, like,
Yeah.
he could bat for both teams." And I never saw her again. I never saw the client again.
Oh.
Yeah, she never came back. Like, the rest of the appointment was so aux and just, like, quiet, and, like, I had to leave.
Oh
Like, of course,
god.
it was, like, the middle of the foil, so I'm just, like, fucking plowing through the rest of those, like, "Oh, we're doing a 13 foil placement
Yeah.
today, like, we're not sitting around here all day." And then,
Yeah.
like, I just left to, like, go to, the back room or whatever so she could just process by herself. She's probably calling this guy, texting
Yeah,
him.
have a moment.
Have a
Yeah.
moment, and then I come back and, like, you could tell the
She's
vibe
gone.
with foils and everything, she just left. She's like, "I'll just take this out myself," like
She just runs.
yeah, that was really fucking weird, man. And I guess I'd never really
Did you
talked to that guy.
regret telling her?
No, I didn't, because it was, like, one of those freak situations where it's like, if the universe is putting the 2 of us together at this exact moment when you're talking about that person,
Yeah, for sure.
it's meant to come out.
Yeah.
It is my duty as a hairstylist to tell you all the tea, even if it's my own. It's just
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in the code.
Maybe you saved her from, like, getting murdered or something, you never
Well, I'll
know.
tell you, he murdered me, that's for damn sure.
Ayo.
Ayo. Yeah, I never saw her or him again. So,
Oh.
I was also, like,
Oh
young. It
my
was, like,
god, I wonder
many,
if they're
many years
still
ago.
together to this day.
I wonder.
Yeah, many moons.
I should text him.
Okay, I have a wedding party catastrophe one, actually.
Ooh, this is good. Okay, let's hear this.
Yeah. This is maybe my favorite story of all time that's happened to me in a salon environment.
Oh
Okay.
god, this is big.
So, it's really big. This should be a full podcast actually, but I can't hold it back now. I'm going going
It's
for it.
out. It's out.
So, it's out now. So, this is also years and years and years ago, 2 salons ago that I worked at. And, we have, like, a big wedding party, and they're just bitches, like, none of them are nice at all. No
Worst.
one's happy, like, they're just yeah, they're treating us like garbage, whatever, we get through it, it's fine. It wasn't even the bride, it was mostly the bridesmaids, they were just
Always.
not nice humans.
Mhm.
And so whatever, they leave, and with a lot of bridal
Cool story.
parties, they bring they br they yeah, the end.
They leave
I think about it every
all the
day.
time.
No, so, a lo something that, I guess, people that aren't stylists may not know is that a lot of times a bridal party will bring in, like, champagne or, like, croissants or, like, donuts or, like, whatever because sometimes they're in the salon for a good few hours and it's morning and this is the first time they've all got together now, so they're starting to celebrate, so they're gonna, like, snack while they're getting their hair done or their
For
makeup
sure.
or they're waiting for their next turn. So there was, like, food everywhere. And so when they left all the snacks and the food, which is totally typical, that's
Yeah.
normal because you're going to your wedding now.
Yeah, like,
So,
what are you gonna
pretty
bring a
sure you're
box of croissants with you? Like, the food platter?
exactly. What are you gonna do? Carry it on your lap in your wedding dress? Like, no, you're gonna leave it at the salon.
Yeah.
So, they leave it at the salon, which is totally like, this is always how it goes. No one takes all their food with them. So, there was a box of unopened croissants, and they were just, like, Safeway or something. They weren't like a fancy, like, really expensive croissant or something like that. But we were all like, "Oh, let's wait till the end of the day to open that just to be safe, like, we'll just eat everything else, and we'll just leave this one box till the end of the day." End of the day rolls around, it's been, like, a super busy day, all of us stylists are, like, laying we had 2 big couches up front in the
Mhm.
waiting room at the salon, and so we're all, like, laying on the couches, and we all have, like we each have, like, a croissant in our hand, and it has, like, the jam inside of it or whatever that's called.
'Kay.
So we all have, like, jam all over our faces, and we're all laying on the
Pigging
couches.
out.
Who Yeah, just pigging out. It's the end of a day, we're celebrating. Who fucking walks in but the bridesmaids for their croissants? They walk in, it's like, for sure it's the wedding is happening at this very moment,
They
and they're
left
like,
the
"Hi,
wedding?
we're here for the croissants." They left the wedding to come back to get the croissants. And we all have, like, jam all over our faces because we're stuffing our faces with the croissants because you left them for us, and now you want them back, and they were so mad. They were so mad, and it was so awkward, and I couldn't help but laugh, so I'm sitting there laughing like it's funny.
Rightfully so.
And they made us pay them back. They made us pay them back the, like, $6 or whatever it was for the croissant. They're like, "Give us our tip money back so that we can get those buy those croissants again." They were
Somebody was
so
banking on those
mad.
croissants later. They were like, "Oh, you know what? Before we go to dinner
Somebody
at this wedding,
was.
let's go back to the salon that we were at super early in the morning and get those croissants back."
Yeah. Like, the bride was
Whoa.
obviously not feeding them or something.
Clearly not.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was the most awkward, the most, mind-blowing. I would never,
Would
ever, ever
never.
like, if you left a box of donuts, in a business, you don't go back to get them, you just, like, that's part of your tip, like, take it, it's fine, even if you forgot it, like, let it go.
Let it
Let it go,
go.
you know?
Like, it's a sunk cost,
Yeah,
like,
so
it's done, the croissants are gone,
yeah.
but also good on you for waiting till the end of the day, like, you should have just eaten them right away and then been like, "Oh, babe, we threw those in the garbage." Instead, they walk in and you're like, jam on your face, probably powder everywhere, like, crumbs
Yeah.
all over, and you're like, "Uh." Oh, these
Uh,
croissants? Here you
yeah.
go.
But,
Pops it
like,
out of your mouth.
regurgitates
Yeah,
them? Oh god. I will never forget. I actually still think about it all the time, and whenever, like, someone comes into the salon and asks, like, "What's a crazy, like, client story or whatever from over the years?" That's usually my number 1 story because
100%.
it just was mind-blowing to me that somebody would ever do that.
Okay, so wait, I have more questions for you. Number 1, did you ever see any of those bridesmaids or the bride again? So the bride wasn't like a normal client, like a regular client.
I don't even remember the bride wasn't a client of mine, and she must have been a client of the whole salon, but I wasn't, like, affiliated with any of them at all. I just, like, had random bridesmaids, you know what I mean? So, I didn't lose a client,
Well, I'm just more so wondering,
and
like,
I gained
was
a
the
croissant.
bride embarrassed? Like, if that was my friends, I'd be mortified.
Oh god, I would be mortified too. I have no clue. I have no idea if the bride ever came back in again or what that story was. I never heard, so I feel like she didn't. I feel like that just kind of, like, dissipated and we
They
we
probably
just
all died of
slowly
starvation. They
forgot
didn't
about
eat
it.
anything after that. That was the only meal. That was it.
Yeah.
It was the croissants. That was it
Yeah,
for them.
probably. We killed
Yeah.
them all.
Killed them all,
We killed them
100%.
all, like, that was it. They came back for
That's
their sustenance, and we ate
wild.
it already.
I can't
I
believe
know.
it. I feel like I mean, it's nice when people come and they bring stuff into the salon, like, they bring donuts, they bring snacks. It's just like, what happens sometimes. But, like, if you bring anything to the salon, number 1, you're not leaving with it. Number 2, I'm probably gonna eat it all right in front of you, like and number 3, like, why would you even like, what it just boggles my mind that you're gonna come back and be like, "Ooh, hey, that box of croissants, let me just grab those back." And what, snack on them
Yeah,
later?
it's been, like, 7 hours. We're not even gonna call you first, we're just gonna walk in to come grab them again, like you're all just waiting there for us with the box of croissants at
Uh,
the door, just like a sad puppy waiting
yeah.
for us to come back to get our croissants.
Were the
Like,
croissants
no,
good?
we're gonna continue on with our lives.
Yeah. We're gonna finish
Yeah, they
eating
were great.
these, yeah. These are ours now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
That's actually
Crazy
amazing.
people.
Yeah. What's going on out there? And
Oh,
also, what's Safeway? Is that like a grocery store?
you don't have Safeways there?
No?
Yeah, it's like grocery store.
It
It's
sounds like a bank or
I don't
something.
know. No, it does sound like a bank, but yeah, it's a grocery store. I thought you would have Safeway there.
No, we definitely don't have
Benny
Safeway.
lives in Toronto, and I am over here in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, we definitely don't have a
So
Safeway
we
over
we
in Toronto.
actually what are your grocery stores called?
Um, like, Loblaws, we definitely have a Loblaws, and there's a few
Okay.
Farm Boys and, like, No Frills and that sort of thing.
Oh, okay, so it's like a no frills.
Okay, so it'd be like a No Frills, okay. Wow, that's wild.
So it's, like, not
No,
expensive.
it's
Like,
not
it's, like, just
expensive.
it's not anything fancy, you know?
But did they also
No one
bring, like,
homemade
Prosecco
them.
and stuff?
No, well, maybe they did, but they didn't leave that. It was literally
Oh,
just the croissants that they left.
that's so funny. Also super cringe,
It's
like,
so fun.
feel bad for them. Like, I
Yes.
actually do feel bad for them because,
I
like,
know.
somebody was hungry and thought they were gonna go back and they were gonna snack out on some croissant. Oh,
Yeah, it's like
well,
they were miserable the whole morning. They leave, they're miserable, and then they have to come back, and then they're miserable again because their croissants got eaten.
what's funny
Like,
is they're
go
probably
celebrate your
talking
friend's
about
wedding.
your story in a totally different light to
Oh,
everybody else.
for sure
Yeah,
they are.
for sure. They're like, "So we
For
went to the
sure they
salon
are.
and they stole our croissants and, like, they took them in the back room, and then when we went back to get them, they were gone. They were eating them.
They didn't even do our hair, they just
They
ate the
didn't even
croissants
just
instead
kicked
and then
us
sent us out the
out."
door.
Yeah, and still made us
Yeah,
pay.
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
good for
double.
you. Good for you. You get that croissant. And are you
Yeah,
now
thank
scared
you.
every time somebody brings food to the salon? You're, like, low key wondering if they're gonna come back and take it?
Fuck no. I'll still eat it every time. That wasn't my problem, that was that wedding party's problem.
What's the best thing that somebody's, like, food-wise
That's
left for you at the salon?
Oh, well, usually just like like Baileys and coffee or yeah, like Prosecco,
Yeah,
champagne, whatever,
yeah.
that's usually the favorites to leave, yeah. We will
Um,
drink that.
one time, this Uber Eats guy I guess there was, like, an apartment on top of our salon. This Uber Eats guy thought that we were the Uber Eats, and he delivered a bunch of, like, Popeye's chicken tenders, and I had, like, just gone for, like, a puff smoke.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I, like, came back, like, super ripped, and, like, the other guy I
Perfect
worked with
timing.
was like, "Hey, there's some chicken strips in the back, and I think they're a mistake." And so I walk in the back and I was nervous. I was like, "Hey, what if somebody's Uber Eats? Like, they're gonna want their fucking tendies, right?" So I waited, like,
Yeah.
a solid minute just staring at them. And I finished the entire box of fucking chicken tendies. I remember just being like, "Well,
You
they're
waited,
mine
like,
now."
2 foils.
I waited approximately 2 foils, yeah. I think that's my
2
benchmark.
foils.
That's my benchmark now.
Yeah, it should be. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
for a
think that's
stylist,
appropriate.
it's more relatable. Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah,
2 foils, 100%.
yeah,
Oh, man, that's
yeah.
great. Um, I was gonna tell a story, but it's not something that happened to me. It's about a client, and I don't know,
Tell
obviously,
it.
we all have the same stories where, like, one client comes and all her other friends also come to the salon, so you get, like, several different
Mm,
versions of the exact same story,
I
right?
love that.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. Okay, so person 1 comes to the salon, and she's like the
Okay,
OG. She's the one that always is there. She's the one that brings the rest of the friends. Like, she's the start, okay? So she
she's
comes
it.
in, she's
Yeah.
it, and she's talking about this friend's birthday party. She's like, "Oh, like, my friend's birthday party's coming up on Sunday. Nobody really wants to go, but, like, I guess we're gonna go to this birthday party. Like, let's make sure, like, the blowout lasts, whatever, something stupid." I'm like, "Well, why does nobody wanna go to the birthday party?" They're like, "Well, because, like, she's just, like, really cheap. Like, she just would always, like, order everything in the world, and then I mean, it was her birthday party, so of course she's not gonna pay, but apparently she does this at, like, every restaurant or, like, every outing. She'll, like,
Oh,
order the most
no.
and then be the person who's, like, nickel and diming when the bill comes and be like, "Oh, I didn't have that. I didn't have that." And it's like, "Babe, just split it. Like, come on, don't come if
Oh,
you're not gonna."
no, yeah.
Anyway, so she's complaining about this party, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. That sucks." Monday no, sorry, Tuesday comes around, and the person whose birthday it was coming in. I guess she couldn't come in for her hair beforehand. And so she comes in for her appointment, and she is fuming. She's like, "Oh my god, my friends are so mean. I had the worst birthday party." I did not go to this birthday party. She's like, "My friends are so mean. I had the worst birthday party." And she's going off as if, like, they all stiffed her with the bill. She's like, "They all just left me with the bill." And, like, she's, like, going off, like, calling everybody out, like, naming names, telling me what they ordered, like, down to, like, how many glasses of
Oh my
wine they had, like, she
god.
sat with that bill and itemized everything, and then the next
Wow.
week when the original client comes, I'm like, "So what the fuck happened at the birthday party? Like, so and so told me." She's like, "Yeah, she did the exact same thing she always does. She orders everything, like, it was, like, one of those, like, family style meals, so, like, everybody gets the same
Yeah,
thing, right?
sharesies.
Sharesies,
Yep.
everybody's splitting bottles of wine, and apparently she didn't pay for like, didn't wanna pay for anything because it's her birthday and got mad at everybody, like, screams at people in the restaurant. There's a huge fucking scene to the point where, like, I don't think they're friends anymore, like, I don't think that they talk after this. Like, she lost it on
Oh.
everybody, and then I remember thinking, I was like, every time she comes, she never tips me, and I don't really notice that because I don't look at my receipts at the
Yeah,
end of the day. I just kinda see a number and I'm like, I move on, and then I don't
yeah.
really think anything of it, and so then maybe, like, a month later, 3 weeks later, a 3rd friend in that group comes. I hadn't seen her in a while, so I'm like, "Hey, did you go to so and so's birthday party?" She's like, "Yeah, it was fucked up, like, she just rampaged everybody, called everybody a bitch, was so mean," and then she was like, "And she fucking hates you now," and I was like, "Wait, what? What the hell did I do? What did I even do?" It's like, I didn't do anything. I didn't even go to this party. She's like, "Yeah, she figured that after she came for her appointment and, like, told you the story and you didn't immediately agree with her, that you were gonna turn around and tell everybody else that she was a bitch and that she was wrong." I was like, "Um, number 1, I'm not part of this. I'm just out here doing some highlights on all y'all bitches'
Yeah.
hair, have nothing to do with anything." And yeah, apparently now that person still hates me. So I guess it goes to show that you can be a villain in
She
anybody's story. Like, you never fucking know how people
Oh,
take
yeah.
things. And she sat there the
She's
whole
just trying to
appointment.
place the blame on somebody else. Oh,
Yeah.
and just hating you.
Hating.
Oh, wow.
So that was the day that my friend coined, "She's been drafted for the NFL. No friends left."
I've never heard that, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
I love that, I'm gonna
that was
use
coined that
that.
day 100%. "You've been drafted for the NFL. You got no friends left, babes." Yeah.
That is a good one.
I mean, it could be more scandalous, but I feel like it
Wow.
always, like, made me feel some type of way. I was like, "Wait, what did I do?" You know?
Yeah, I mean, as a stylist, that's kinda like that's a little hurtful, like, you're just trying to make her hair look good, you know?
Also, I'm
You're
just
just
at work.
literally yeah, you're just at work, like, they're paying you to be here and give them that service, so chill.
I mean, but to be fair, her hair looked like shit. Like, she has, like, 2 hairs on her head. They're all fucking double fried and wide. Like, I think she just goes to, like, a new stylist
Mm,
every other time and causes a
yeah.
problem, and then, like, it's like, "Oh, they fucked up my hair." It's like, "Are they the problem or are you the problem?"
Yeah, that's definitely a certain type of client for sure, that
100%.
like, you get it gets to be obvious when you have someone like that sits in your chair and just talks shit about all their past stylists. You know that you will be on that list,
100%. Do you have any
you
client
know?
red
It's just
flags?
well, that would be one of them for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Oh,
That would
yeah.
be that would be a big one for sure. What else would be see, like, I have my same clientele that I've been doing for so long now. I'm trying to think back to, like, before
Everyone
I
from the
really
welcome
like, I
wagon?
rarely yeah, exactly, like, I rarely take new clients anymore, so I know everybody so well, but I'm trying to think back to, like, when I would just have clients in my chair that I may or may not see again. I don't know, what about you? What kind of red flags can you think of?
Well, I don't like, if you're gonna complain about another stylist, if I also don't like them, we're good. We're Gucci. We can
Yeah.
commiserate together. But if you're gonna badmouth somebody else and, like, I'm probably gonna get a little bit scared, like, hmm, am I next?"
Well, especially if you do their hair and then you never see them again, it's like, "Okay, great.
Great.
Now I'm on that same list,"
Yeah.
right?
Another really big flag, a big red flag for me is the client who is, like, manic with their hair. They're just, like, black one day,
Mm,
they wanna go red the next day, like, fucking blonde the day after that. Like, that makes me so fucking scared because, number 1, you know that they're not
yeah.
gonna always get what they want because it's, like, not fucking possible, and 2, it's like, you know that they're gonna, like, figure that you can't do it and go to somebody else. Actually, I just realized one of the biggest fucking icks that pisses me off. So when clients wanna go from dark to blonde, and it's gonna take 3 sessions, like, it's gonna take
Yeah.
us some time to get there. You do the first 2
Yeah.
sessions, you do, like, 80 to 90% of the work, and then they go to somebody else for the final session, and you know they're going to that last person
Yeah.
because they're like, "Oh, I haven't been able to go blonde yet," and then that last person now has an even level 7, 8 that you've spent the last 2 appointments lifting so that you can do this 3rd appointment, and then they
Yeah,
go to
and
that
then
last
they're like,
person.
"You
"You
fixed
fixed
it for me."
it!
Yeah.
Get the fuck outta here.
Yeah.
I
We
fixed it."
haven't yeah.
That gets me.
Yeah, and we have these conversations beforehand, right? This is gonna take
100%.
probably at least 3 sessions, like, you wanna make sure that the client understands that, but I think it sometimes that just goes right over people's heads,
Like,
and
they
they
don't
just
hear it.
see what's on their hair.
Yeah.
They don't hear it, they
Mm-mm.
look in the mirror, they're not happy because they're not white blonde from black, and, they didn't do it in 1 session or 2 sessions
Yeah.
even, and now they're pissed. Now they're gonna go to somebody else who can "fix it," quote, unquote, for them.
100%,
Yeah.
and you know that other
After you've put in
person's just like,
all the work.
Yeah, this actually is, like, not a big problem, like, let's just, like, put a couple sets of highlights in there and, like, boom."
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, this was so easy, like, I don't know
Yeah.
why he couldn't do that."
Exactly, like, all you
Yeah,
have to do is just lift it a little bit more, like, God.
yeah, yeah,
That's actually
yeah,
only happened to me
that is a good
twice, and
red
I
flag,
remember
for
each
sure.
person. I remember both those people that that's happened to me, and I've never seen them again, obviously, for good reason, um,
Mhm,
but I see one of them
yeah,
on Instagram still, and she's still a blonde, like, it's been, like, 5 or 6 years, and she's still, like, super blonde. Probably going to the same person, and, they're both probably just like, "Yeah, that guy had no idea what he was doing." Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I did million hours of color correction to get her there. She
yeah.
knows. She
Another kinda one that's yeah, she's listening right now.
she
Another
definitely
one
knows
that's
it.
sorta related is, the client who maybe they've just broken up with their partner, and they come
Mm.
in and they're like, "Okay, we're cutting it all off, we're cutting it all off," and it's like, "So, how's your relationship?" 10 out of 10, it's always they just broke up, And this is why they're asking for a big change. They either wanna A, cut off like, cut bangs, cut their
Yeah,
bangs really short, and they're gonna
yeah,
hate it.
100%.
B, cut all their hair off. C, do a huge color change, maybe from blonde to black or black to red or whatever it
Yeah.
is, but something really drastic because it's something that they can feel in control of in that moment because
Oh,
they're maybe
yeah.
not in control of what's going on in their life.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna say that can definitely be a red flag, and sometimes it's fun and it works out, but sometimes they end up regretting it because they were just not thinking clearly in that
Yeah.
moment, and they wanted to, like, "What can I control? What can I change? I'm gonna fuck with my hair and, like, make myself feel better."
Have you ever done
A lot
that?
of times.
Have you ever, like,
Oh,
had a manic moment with something in your
for
life and
sure.
just yeah?
For sure I have.
What did you
I feel like
do?
hasn't everybody well, Benny, I change my hair all the time, like, I mean, I'm thinking back to more, like, years ago. I mean, I've been married for, a handful of 8 years or
Yeah.
something now and been with Andy for years before that even. So, I mean, I'm thinking, like, years before that when I used to just have different boyfriends. I would do that all the time. I would, we would break up, I would, like, cut my hair off or, like, shave a side or, like, whatever, and then have to deal with the consequences of growing it all back out again or I mean, luckily, I'm a stylist, so I could make it look cool, I think,
Yeah, yeah.
I knew how to, like, style my hair and work with it,
Mhm.
but some people don't, and then it's a challenge for them to have to deal with that decision,
I've literally
afterwards.
never done that before. I've never had, like, a
Really?
no, I've never, like, just wanted to change my hair because of something else in my life. I never changed my hair. My hair's been the exact same for, like, literally forever. I one time gave myself an undercut because it was so hot that day, and I was like, "Ooh, let's just give me an undercut. It'll cool me off." And I
I
regretted that, but it wasn't because, like, I don't know, I went through a bad breakup. I just was bored. I've never fucked with my hair, like, made a big change like that.
I feel like that's really rare, especially for a stylist. I feel like our job for hours a day, you're standing in front of a mirror.
Mhm. But
Do you
I
know what I
don't
mean?
look at the mirror. I never see myself.
No, I know. I don't always either, but I feel like I just get bored. I
Mm.
get bored, I get bored or I start to feel like, "Hey, I'm doing the same thing over and over again. I need to switch it up. I need to do something different." And so that's what ends up happening.
I think I just get
What
scared because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, if I don't like it, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be fucked."
I mean, I think I just haven't learned that lesson yet about myself because I typically don't like it. Like my blue right now, I'm not in love with it. I'm getting lots of compliments on it. A lot of people tell me that they're liking it, but, I got so used to having my hair so light
Mm.
that now the blue just feels so dark.
My favorite
It's not
was
that
when
I
you had, like, the sunstone with a little bit of pink in there.
Yeah, I miss that. I really
That's
do
like
miss
a
that.
classic Tash color.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I do miss that.
You should do
It'll
neon peach.
I do wanna do the neons. I'm thinking I will switch this up right away, and I'll probably we'll
Bleach
see
bath
what
it.
this blue does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
see
see what this blue
how the
does
bleach
first.
bath works out. You might
Yeah.
still be blue afterwards.
Yeah, I might be, but even if it's a lighter, brighter blue, I'm okay with that. I think we were talking about that in our last podcast. I'd be okay if I could get, like, a baby blue all over, like a smoky
Mm.
blue. I just feel like it's dark,
Put
you
1
know?
drop of 10B in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling it.
My hair
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
What about you? I thought you were gonna shave your head.
I know I was gonna shave my head, and then, I was going on a date with this guy who told me he really wanted to see my hair long and curly. So I went on said date,
Mm.
and I couldn't like, I was like, I'll at least wait for the date." And then while I was on the date, literally 3 people sorry, 2 people stopped me in the street to be like, "Oh my god, I love your hair." And he's like, "You see? You can't fucking cut it now." And I was like, "This happens all day." Like,
Oh.
people stop me on the street all the time about my hair. This is nothing
Yeah.
new. But I didn't wanna tell him that because, like, now he's gonna think I'm some pompous ass. But, like, in my head, I was like, "Mm, yeah, thanks. Get in line. I know already." Um, but
Well,
then
you do have
towards the
gorgeous
end
hair.
I do, but then towards the end of the date, he was like, "So why do you wanna shave your head?" And I just told him I wanna wake up and, like, just go. Like, I've never had
Yeah.
that kinda hairstyle.
Not
Like,
have that maintenance.
I
Yeah.
always have to, like, curl it, like, touch up the curls, re-put product, wet it, tie it back, like, I have to do something, and if I
Yeah.
don't, then I just get self-conscious, and so as soon as I said that, I see, like, the wheels turning. He's like, everybody should shave their head once. I think I support this."
Oh, he
He
understood. Yeah,
understood. So I'm gonna give him,
yeah.
like, 1 or 2 more dates
Okay, with the hair?
with the hair, so he has something to
Okay.
miss later on, and
Yeah.
then it's fucking
It's on.
it's on. I even thought about doing it
Mm.
today because I had, like, a big opening for the whole day, so I'm like
Oh.
but I probably won't.
But
I'll probably
tomorrow
do
we'll
it, yeah.
chat and you'll still have hair. Yeah. I
I'm
know.
just a
I think I know
chicken
you better than
shit.
that, Benny.
I'm a
I know
chicken
you better
shit.
than that.
I know I'm going to like, there's a
Mm.
50% chance that I'm gonna cry and regret everything immediately. Like, I'm either
But
gonna
like you
love it or
said
hate
too,
it.
then you can start rocking some wigs.
But
Whatever, have fun with
if I
wigs.
don't have the wig yet, that's gonna be
Then you get it. You
uncomfortable.
order it and you work on it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you could yeah. So, do you have any other crazy client stories? I thought of another one.
Oh, go for it. My mind's
Okay.
blank right now for some reason.
Okay, so this is also years ago when I was, like, more of a baby stylist, and I had this client that had, like, kind of a pixie cut, blondish, like a dirty blonde, and she wanted to go brighter. So I was like, "Sweet, let's do this." Like, that's we can totally accomplish that in
Right.
one go, cool. So we did. It looked gorgeous. I was really proud of it, and she was happy when she left. It was all good, so she leaves. And then I get a call, a week later, a few days later, and she's telling me on the phone, "It's Ronald McDonald Red," she says.
What?
"It's Ronald McDonald Red." And I'm
How?
like, I took you to a level 10." It was like a silver blonde, like, it was probably I wasn't using Pravana back then, but I mean, it would have been like if I toned it with you know, pearl on a level 10, like, it was
Yeah,
like a
it was bright.
beautiful silvery bright blonde, like, exactly what she asked for. Nope, it's Ronald McDonald, and I was like, "Did you put something on it? Did you box dye it? Did you
Like, what happened?
what did you do? Because that's just not possible." She's like, "I went out for lunch, all my friends are telling me that it's red, everybody's seeing red, like, I need to come back and I need you to fix it." I'm like, "Okay, sure, if it's Ronald McDonald Red, I need to see this."
Yeah.
Because that is not how it looked when you left. She walks in, it looks gorgeous. It's just the same as when she left the first time, it's platinum blonde. She, like, storms in, sits in the chair, she's so mad, she's like, you need to tone this back again." She's treating me like garbage, telling me that all she sees is red. So, do you know what I did?
What?
I toned her back to her dirty blonde again. I was like I was so mad, and I was like, "Yeah, for sure, I'll fix it," and I toned it back dark again, and yeah, and
Really?
she was so I, like, took the towel off her hair's, like, dark again, and she was, like, flipped out at me even more, walked out of the salon, slammed the door, and I never saw her again. That's what you get for treating me like garbage. It was gorgeous when she walked in.
And now it's back to her natural color. You're like, "You know what? I
Yeah.
take it back. I take my
Yeah, I
platinum
take
back."
it back.
Yeah,
I take it back. If
yeah.
you're gonna tell me that it's Ronald McDonald Red when it's clearly exactly what you asked for and it's gorgeous, I'm just gonna surprise take it back. Bye.
Where do people get off saying they see everybody sees red? Why is that?
I have no idea. It's not possible to see red on a level 10,
No.
people. It's
Unless you
just not.
put red on a level 10, you're not gonna see red.
Unless she put, like, a red hair mascara or something on her hair or she boxed it, but I think what happened was she went out for lunch with all her girlfriends and they you know how you get talking and they're like,
Mhm.
"Oh, yeah, I see some warmth, I see a bit of warmth," or whatever they were telling her, and then from there, she just spiraled and
Spiraled.
decided that she had red hair.
I wonder what she did
So,
afterwards. Oh, now she's
yeah, I
got
fixed it
dirty
for
blonde.
her.
You sure
Yeah,
fucking did.
yeah,
Fucking
now she's
fixed her
dirty blonde for the
wagon.
rest of her life. Yep,
She's probably listening to this and like, "Bitch, I knew she did
probably.
it."
God, but do you know what? Like, don't treat your hairstylist like shit.
No.
It's just not nice.
Mm,
Yeah, f it that was a rough one, like,
I
I was a
bet.
new stylist, and I was really proud of what I did, like, it really did look good. I would still stand behind that to this day that it
Yeah,
looked good, do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, it
100%.
was not it was not red. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's fucking crazy. One time I had a client come and she wanted to be, like, super ashy, obviously, as everybody fucking does. Like, she wants, like, level 10, basically gray highlights, and I'd never used this one product from Schwarzkopf before. It's like an additive that you put into your lightener to, like, cool it
Mm,
down. I didn't know
yeah.
how much to put in there, so I fucking put, like, a quarter of a tube in there. You're supposed to put a dot, okay? Like, 1 or 2
Oh,
dots.
no.
I put a
Okay.
quarter of a tube in there. As I pull off the highlights were basically your blue. Like, they were not
Oh,
even, like, baby blue. They were,
no.
a like, true blue, like, azure blue, and I remember just being like, "Great, great. This is it's ash. It's ashy." And so I
Oh.
washed it, like, 3 or 4 times to the point where the client's like, "What's going on back there? Like, how come how come you wa"
Oh!
I was, like,
Oh, no.
dead silent, just like, "Yeah, nothing. I think that, like, the shampoo's not coming out, so I just have to, like, maybe add some more some more shampoo and just keep washing." I didn't have any baking soda. I literally washed it 4 fucking times, and it was still blue, like, fucking blue, and so I had to just suck it up. I didn't say anything, obviously. I just brought her back to the chair to start blow drying, and you know when the client does the whole, like, gets close to the mirror and starts to, like, lift
Yep,
things up? And
yep.
I still said nothing. I still was like, "Hmm."
Oh, what did she say? Did she
She
say anything, or
she
that was
al
just it?
she also said nothing. Like, she also was just, like, sitting there in, like, pure silence, and I was also, like,
Oh.
dead silent, and I was like, "Yeah, it's, like, super ashy." She's like, "Yeah, it's super ashy." I was like, "Yeah."
Ever see her again?
No, but I did eventually see her sister, and her
Yeah.
sister was like, "Oh, yeah, her hair was blue." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Like, me and her sister were, like, pretty close. So when I saw her sister, I was like, "Fuck, I totally, like, dropped the ball there." She's like, "Yeah, it was
You did.
fucking blue." And I was like, "So, but
Oh,
what happened afterwards?"
no.
She's like, "Honestly, after a wash or 2, it was the most beautiful icy blonde ever, and it stayed icy blonde for, like, several months." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
So all it needed was a couple more
If
washes,
I
and
gave
you
it
could've
2 more washes,
yeah,
a
you coulda
solid
done it.
6, I coulda done it. It coulda been a
Oh,
win.
solid
Coulda been a win.
6.
Yeah. The problem is we're good
No.
hairstylists. Like, we're not, like, mean or, like,
No,
bad.
these are just, like, confessional stories that have
Yeah.
happened. I mean, I've been doing hair for what, 18 years,
Yeah.
and that something like that has only happened once in all of those years
Yeah.
where I just took it back and was like, "You know what? F you. You're gonna treat me like that? Bye. I don't wanna ever see you again."
I've never done that, and I feel like I would love to do that one day. Like, I wouldn't love to actually do that, but I would love to just be like, "You know what?
Yeah. I've got the power.
I've got the power." There have been times before where somebody will be like, "Oh, it's still warm." I'm like, "Fine. I'll just tone it with a level like a silver, and you will be gray. You wanted it to
Yeah, it's
be ashy? Here
and
you
really
fucking go."
dark.
And dark. And I'll make a
Yeah,
point to be like, "It's gonna be dark, it's gonna be ashy. Ash absorbs light. It's not gonna be
yeah.
this bright white photo you see on Instagram." They're like, "Yeah, that's cool." And then I do it, and I'm like, "Told you.
See? Yeah.
See?"
They're all Photoshop. 99% of those Instagram hair photos are
Mhm.
Photoshop. I mean, it's gonna take until you show it to them, right? That
100%.
that, this is what ash is gonna look like
Mhm.
on a darker level,
Mhm. I feel like all my
you
clients
know?
that like that now do not like that anymore. Now they're like, "Oh, I just want it to be bright and light." And I'm like, "So then just trust me to do whatever I want?" They're like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
do
Yeah.
whatevs."
Well, that's why it's nice, over the years of doing hair, just building a clientele that you know really well, and they're all
Mhm.
you know their hair, you know their style, they know your style, you just jive. I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah. That wraps up today's episode of Locks of Lore. If this conversation hit close to home, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a stylist who needs to hear it.
You can find us on social media at Benny_and the Jets.
And at tashpotatoes_hair.
If you've got a story, question, or a salon situation you want us to break down, send it our way, anonymously always, at locksoflorepodcast@gmail.com.
Until next time, know your worth,
Protect your energy.
and we'll see you behind the chair.